We right now need to understand that with black buying power and black wealth and black influences, they can all be used to change laws. Now, that may not sound like a big thing, but it is, because once you're able to change laws, that means you now have power, and the only way we can get that power is with unity, and then we also have to come together and have a strategy.
Hey, what's your podcast
talking about?
Black everything. Black everything. Black everything.
Actually, Lynn is the inspiration to this whole subject, which is crazy that he keep jumping on his phone. But anyway, and his part of his inspiration, was the HBCUs, and he didn't even know that we have 107 HBCUs in America, terribly underfunded. But that's why this is why this type of thing is important. Us as black people, we right now need to understand that with black buying power and black wealth and black influences, they can all be used to change laws. Now, that may not sound like a big thing, but it is, because once you're able to change laws, that means you now have power, and the only way we can get that power is with unity, and then we also have to come together and have a strategy. We gotta all figure out how to go down one path. We do one thing collectively. And you know how I know it could be done as a people? The reason I know it could be done as a people, because white people do it all the time. Asians do it all the time. Jews, they together unite all the time. And even Hispanics. They all have figured out for generations and generations and generations how to stay together as a people and all have one vision, one mind about how to progress.
And we come from that. I mean, we go back, man. We early motherfucking man. It's a black man, not an ape, not coming from no damn caves. So we understand that. But I don't want to get away from this money. Then that makes a difference. You're right. A lot of these people are these particular races are organized. They care enough about themselves to have a plan. I ain't knocking anybody that's black that got some drive. I love all of y'all. We just have to have a better way.
Well,
that's $1 trillion.
Okay. I'm going, in my opinion, which is usually the outlier. What I look to right now is, what is the Urban League doing? What is the NAACP doing? What are the people that we call the Christians? What they doing? What the Muslims doing? And everybody seems to have their own agenda. You're right about that. I would like in my lifetime, and I'm gonna say this out there for everybody to know I'm the oldest one here. Tomorrow my birthday, I'll be 76. Listen, in my 76 years, I still see that diversity. I may not know all or cure all. I saw it start coming together. Then we see King get killed. Then we go back to being scattered. I don't know who's the next leader out there. I don't know if do we need a leader? But I know one thing, that we need to come together as a people and care more about each other.
For true unity, you have to have a leader, and a strong leader, and an unselfish leader, and one that has the whole people in his plan, not just planning for the upper echelon, the nobles and
I understand what you're saying.
You know what I mean?
Hey, I thought we had one. We had Obama. I thought we had a black leader then.
You know what?
But people
we could do a whole
Obama
video
like
on Obama right now. We all have different views on Obama.
Okay, so what you're saying is that we should X off Obama and start vetting somebody else.
First off, we didn't start the discussion yet, sir.
Well, I'm just voicing my opinion.
That's
it's
your.
not
You just gave your opinion, so you showed your hand. Now I can prepare for it.
I showed you my opinion. I
Why
told
don't
you
you
my
smoke
opinion.
the blunt and pass the blunt, man?
You know what? You keep on messing with me. Lord, Heavenly Father, thank you for reminding me
But
that
back,
I am
back
my
where we
brother's
are.
keeper. I want to jack that little nigga up.
Back where we are.
Damn.
We got to find a way to make this money work. We do need some. We want a leader
That
that's
is
gonna
true,
give us.
though. That is
We
true.
want a leader that's gonna give us that direction for sure. Because if we don't need no spiritual leader, we need a full motherfucking leader that can change.
I don't
Us as
think
a
we need a
people.
spiritual leader
now
either,
you
but
put-
I
now you
do
put
believe
limits on
that.
it.
No, I said we.
I do believe
limit
that
is
we
wide
need a
So that-
leader,
You gotta have a lot of shit.
a leader in touch with his
one of
spirituality.
the qualifications
One
is
of
that
them.
he can't. So he can't be a man of God. So you
No.
said we don't need a spiritual leader. So one of the qualifications that you said.
That's your thing. That's what you
No,
said.
that's not my thing.
I said no.
No,
He's
I
just
didn't say
not.
that.
He's just not a preacher. He's just not. He's got to have all of this shit. He got to have how to get us out of this damn situation, man.
Do
This
you
shit
want a
crazy
leader that
as
will
hell.
cut corners?
That'll cut what?
Cut corners.
No, I don't want no cut
I'm
corners.
saying
motherfucker.
even if he keeping the whole people's agenda in
no,
line.
nigga, you got to be way bigger with none of this. All of this shit is in the part. Is in the makeup of the.
You don't think
motherfucking
you're gonna
suit.
have to be a certain level of cutthroat to be a good leader?
No, I don't believe in that at all.
You sound like Dr. King. I thought we
I
was
don't believe
Marcus
it.
Garvey,
I
nigga.
ain't, no, I'm Lamont. I love Marcus Garvey.
I thought we was Malcolm X, nigga. What the fuck happened?
Malcolm ain't never advocated getting them motherfucking killed, and definitely not Marcus Garvey.
He said stand your
He
ground.
said that, right.
And
Yeah,
so
yeah.
but that don't mean people ain't gonna try to come and sneak around like a snake and fuck you.
No, we ain't talking about that. We was
You
talking
gotta
about this
prepare for him,
motherfucking
though.
money, man.
We
You
got
ain't
so
gonna chop
far
a snake head off.
We so far
Yeah,
off
my
this
wife don't
program.
like it, but nigga, we talking about this money, man.
I'm talking
out of
about, you
my
know,
mind.
the metaphorical snake.
I thought we were talking about that money and we done went to everywhere else, but that's all right.
First off, you started talking about eating pig slop, nigga, back in the
You started
1800s.
this
No,
shit,
I
nigga.
started this.
So don't get to talking about people getting off
No,
subject.
your foundation ain't about no money. Ain't got shit to do with my.
I was telling you about vanity, how vanity started.
Vanity is a
Vanity
big.
before
started.
that.
If you had to eat damn near garbage, you got vain and you didn't want to eat garbage no more. So you became vain enough to want to improve yourself. You became
That
vain
didn't
enough to want
make
to
you
clean up.
vain.
You became vain enough.
No,
That
hold
ain't
on,
vain.
Lamont.
That ain't
I think I know what he's saying. He's saying that
That's
we're overcompensating now. We
No.
had
Exactly.
we had
No.
so little for so long.
Look, that you
Now
do
we going overboard.
when you learn better.
Exactly.
No.
That's the bottom
Now, there are
line.
some people that do that, but that's why I was saying, and even in regards to that, you know, motherfuckers that's splurge too much. I've yet to meet the people y'all said that had all the other shit and then had a raggedy ass crib. I know some motherfuckers.
I think you be having conversations in your
Listen,
head.
I know.
I swear.
Y'all said the
swear.
motherfuckers be sleeping
Wait
on.
a minute.
We having boxes and raggy ass couches.
Wait a
man.
minute.
I didn't say that. He
You
said
forgot my
that.
wife's brother. You forgot Gary, Mr. GQ. Huh? You
His
forgot
house
him?
still nice.
Uh-huh.
Last time I
Yeah.
was in there.
Yeah. All right. Keep it to yourself, man. Don't tell
I ain't
nobody
been in his
else
house.
that.
I ain't been in his
But
house.
the world's gonna know. No,
Just
you
to
keep it
let
yourself.
just to let the audience know,
No,
Lamont
no.
is a bougie ass nigga.
Yes,
So
he
fresh
is.
and so
So-
clean,
Right now,
clean.
no,
So
you keep
he
it-
not gonna accept us talking anything like down on that. You
No,
know what I mean?
I
Yeah.
like a motherfucker that want to have nice ass shit.
Okay.
By no means, by
Switch his
any
cut.
means
No,
necessary.
it's,
That's
you
what
gotta have a
that's
plan.
what it sounds
It
like.
don't sound like you got because
It
you
sounds
have
like it to
something nice,
me.
that it got to be any means to have it. That shit is easily attainable, man. That's just a little bit. Here, man, take this blunt,
Oh
man.
no, I don't want none of that. If it makes me think like what you thinking, I don't want none of that.
Give me that ass right now,
Hey, get up and get it.
Ain't that a bitch?
That's an old man saying to a young man, if you want to, go get it.
I just think it's amazing if we ever realized our full potential as black people,
Yes.
we could quite literally take the world over.
That's scary to people too, man.
And that's why they trying to keep us divided. That's why they have us in this bucket like crabs. They keeping our mentality And you look how confrontational you are. That's how we are as a people.
Confrontation.
And even more and even more with our people. When we see somebody look like us, we're more confrontational with them than we would be with another race.
You know, something in my brother.
You ever noticed that?
You're right about that, cause I remember, what was that, month or 2 months ago?
Mm-hmm.
Came from around the steakhouse, and me, the old lady, and all of us were walking. We were on Grand. We were walking to the parking place to get our car. And I started walking. There was a bunch of brothers on the corner. It didn't bother me.
Mm-hmm.
It wouldn't bother me then. Then Terrence and everybody else said, "Hold on, man." You know, everybody started putting their hand on their shit. And these were just black people. Why would we be so confrontational about that? We gonna put our hand on that shit? We thought something gonna jump out.
It's because of the media and the propaganda for all these years that made black people out. Just the color of your skin made you to be a criminal.
Yeah.
Because remember, after slavery ended, they made it. What was them weird laws? Jim Crow.
Yeah, that's one he had in his basement. It amazed me that he had that up there. I said, ain't that about nothing?
What are you talking about?
All the Jim Crow laws, the whole motherfucking.
You got a whole Jim Crow law thing?
He had one in his house.
I want to see it.
Man,
Yeah, you can pull it up on your phone.
I'm talking about you got it in your house though.
Because it's on paper. Why do you want to see it?
I do shit.
Because I'm a paper connoisseur.
Oh.
I gotta do shit like that. That's
You know, I'm old school, man. I will much rather. You see how I still write notes and shit. Like I got a notebook. I can't do the like digital stuff. I seen people do.
I tried.
That's why they have laptops.
But you know what? It didn't
Nah, I
feel
don't
good.
like doing that either.
Oh,
That's
but
the
new
way.
computers that got out, it's
Laptops
been out for a
and
while.
tablets
It's
is
a lot
the best
better.
way to-
You can write on it.
No.
Store your shit.
You can punch that
Tons
button,
of shit.
and they hear the words in your heart will come out your mouth.
Oh
It
yeah,
makes
yeah.
it makes you.
I
think
mean, I
about
got
what
that on
you're
my
saying.
phone too, but I don't like that shit.
I like it because
That's too AI-ish for me.
That's
Nah,
exactly what it is.
I want to say what I want to say. Why it's on my mind. A thought comes to me. What you call them, nuggets?
Mm-hmm. No, he call it nugget.
What? Okay, whatever y'all call it. A thought will come to me because, like I thought, why couldn't we get the Christians and the Muslims to sit down at the table and say, in this community we're gonna have peace?
Well, don't forget, right now we do currently have a war between Israel and Hamas.
All right,
So quite literally what you're saying is not really going to be possible right this second.
I'm just talking about downtown motherfucking St. Louis on Grand Avenue. Motherfucker, all them motherfuckers way over there.
That
Because
shit,
the damn news-
that shit affects it.
I know
Because
it
the
affects
news
me,
footage,
but that's
the
what I'm
news
talking about.
footage on
I
that
ain't-
shit is 24 hours and everybody is
man.
tuning in watching it.
I'm just
So
trying
they
to
getting
have
all
peace.
flared up
I'm
and
just
all
trying to
hot
have
and bothered.
We ain't got no problems here with no Jews and no Christians, dog, in
Hey,
St. Louis, man.
I want to have the
I don't know, man. I got
You know
a
what I
little
want to
issue
have?
with,
I want to have the time when
with
I
a
was a
couple
teenager
Jews.
and played baseball in St. Louis, and I could walk from any motherfucking park. I'd walk to Fairgrounds, to Sherman. I'd walk to motherfucking O'Fallon. Penrose, anywhere.
Walnut
And,
Park.
and anywhere, and play baseball.
Oh,
and when
Pat.
nobody said a word, only word they would say was, "Hey, how you going? I hope you win," or some shit.
This was in the
But-
1920s,
but-
right?
but-
So
right
what
now-
about now?
But right now, if I left my house, I'd be scared to walk to the motherfucking highway. You tell me one thing every time you go out the door, what happened? Y'all strapped. I don't want to live that motherfucking type of
I'm
life.
strapped.
Y'all all strapped. Y'all, you got your 40, he got his. Oh man, shit. That life I don't want, man.
Well,
let me light my cigar and shut the fuck
That's
up.
the times we live in, unfortunately, man. But it also is. I think it's.
That ain't got nothing to do with us.
I think to a certain degree, Glenn, that it's got something to do with what you said too. You pointed out how us as a mentality, we've been down so long. Now we in this paranoid state as well. It's another side effect of that.
You ain't paranoid. These niggas fucking motherfuckers. That's what they call them.
You know, I
Give me that.
think you disagree just to disagree, nigga.
I be strapped.
Because you ain't even making no sense,
I
nigga.
be strapped for a reason.
Because that's what we just said, nigga. You ain't hear what we just said?
Man, Shit.
Man, you might even
Ain't
put that
nobody
claim on
listening.
that.
I
man.
love
Ain't
these niggas,
nobody
but these
listening.
niggas, man. Shit.
Ain't nobody listening. We just
He be getting
bumping our
niggas into a
grooves.
world over there,
Oh,
boy.
Yeah,
This little
he
nigga.
in his own little world.
This little nigga over here.
Oh man.
Hey, what your podcast talking about?
Black everything. Black everything. Black everything.